During the fall season of 2021, Hershey's released a historic Reese's Peanut Butter Cup for one time and one time only. This special peanut butter cup was sold out within 2 hours. Since then, people have been discovering that this thing actually did exist. They've been shocked and amazed, asking where they can get such a thing. This is the story of the rarest Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, the Reese's 9-inch cup pie. The holiday season of 2021 was a crazy and experimental time for Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Many new Reese's products were set to release. One was a Reese's Ugly Sweater, which was Reese's peanut butter and milk chocolate in the shape of a sweater wrapped in foil that had the designs of, you guessed it, an ugly sweater. The more exciting release was the first Reese's holiday-themed flavor, Reese's Peanut Brittle Cups. These cups were filled with crunchy peanut butter and covered in a peanut brittle flavored cream instead of the usual milk chocolate. But as the Thanksgiving holiday in the United States approached on November 25th, Hershey's decided to release the largest Reese's Peanut Butter Cup ever commercially available. With the diameter of 9 inches and weighing in at 3 pounds 4 ounces, the Reese's 9-inch cup pie was made up of pure Reese's peanut butter and milk chocolate heaven. Why was this made in the first place? On November 15th, 2021, Hershey's released a statement on its website which read, "There's a new favorite on the pie scene, and it just so happens to be the largest Reese's peanut butter cup ever." For those who say dessert is the best part of Thanksgiving dinner, we agree. This Thanksgiving, the Reese's brand is giving the traditional pie an upgrade like you've never seen before by unveiling a supersized 9-inch peanut butter cup, making this pie the largest Reese's peanut butter cup ever for sale. Introducing Reese's Thanksgiving Pie, a spin on a tried-and-true holiday treat that contains the only 2 ingredients a dessert really needs: chocolate and peanut butter. Oh, and did we mention that this peanut butter cup is the size of a real pie? Reese's Thanksgiving Pie is the largest Reese's peanut butter cup to date, featuring a 9-inch diameter and 3¼ pounds of solid peanut butter and chocolate. Reese's Thanksgiving Pie packs more chocolate and peanut butter inside a single cup than ever before, giving us all something to be extra thankful for this holiday season. Let's face it, homemade pies are great, but a giant Reese's peanut butter cup is better. When you bring together friends and family for Thanksgiving dinner, no table spread is complete without dessert, said Bo Jones, Senior Associate Brand Manager at Reese's. At Reese's, we wanted to create a dessert that everyone wants a piece of. You can thank us later. There are only 3,000 of these first-of-its-kind pies, so grab them now before the holiday rush. Reese's Thanksgiving Pie, a dessert the whole family will be thankful for. So in the early morning hours on November 15th, 2021, this press release, along with the Hershey's 9-inch cup pies, hit the Hershey's online store for $44.99. Automatically, comments started coming in with complaints about how expensive this giant Reese's cup cost. But for the ones who didn't mind, bought them, and within 2 hours, the Reese's 9-inch cup pies were sold out. I was one of the lucky few who ordered a couple before they did sell out. For such a wild and crazy Reese's cup, and then possibly never being released again, I thought for less than $100, why not buy one to try and buy one to keep sealed for my collection? Within a couple days, the Reese's pies arrived at my doorstep. I filmed myself opening the mailing box and saw both of them nicely packed with bubble wrap. I pulled one from the box and looked at it in all of its glory. The front of the box simply read, "Milk chocolate and peanut butter Reese's 9-inch cup pie." There was a simple top-down shape of a Reese's cup, along with orange fall leaves at every corner. The front side of the box read, "You can thank us later." On the bottom of the box, it had the nutrition facts, which were pretty crazy, as it was suggesting as one serving of it would be 1/48 of a pie. So to try to even cut this pie into 48 slim slices? No, that's just a big no. I was cutting it like you would do a normal pie, 6 or 8 slices maximum. Also on the back, it has a best before date of February of 2022. Cutting the plastic sticker seal, you would open the box to see the giant Reese's cup nestled in a black plastic pie pan, completely sealed in a clear plastic wrapper. As I opened up the wrapper, the chocolate smell was so potent, as this was fresh off the factory lines at Hershey's. Before I decided to dig into this and eat it, I looked online to see how much these were selling for on eBay. These Reese's cups were being sold on eBay for almost $400. And many other eBay listings for these pies had bids well over $200, with plenty of time before the auctions ended. So I knew cutting into this and eating it, it would be one of the most valuable reviews I will ever do. And I was ready. I let the Reese's cup sit at room temperature for a couple days, and then I got down to business to review this epic Reese's cup. Now my first desire on how to eat this thing was to simply bite into it from the side like you would do a normal Reese's cup. And this was a huge failure. I realized the chocolate with this cup was very thick and hard, unlike the chocolate that a typical Reese's cup would have. When I decided to cut into it with a serrated knife, the chocolate was so tough that I had to saw it from the top, and when I started cutting it down from the side, it automatically cracked. Some would say that if I heated up this knife, it wouldn't have done that. Some would say that they would have done a better job. But all I have to say to that is, okay, show me. Anyways, as I ate this rare Reese's cup, I realized right away that the experience wasn't going to be like a normal-sized Reese's. The chocolate was thick, and this was a challenge to bite into. Although it was amazing tasting, it was still a challenge. And then we get into the peanut butter inside, which this peanut butter had a layer of oil on top. It was kind of nasty. It gave the peanut butter a rather juicy kind of taste. Despite the texture and the experience being different, the taste with the enormous amount of peanut butter was absolutely amazing. I finished my slice and then I put the rest of the pie in the refrigerator. On November 27th, 2021, after Thanksgiving, I was hosting the Friendsgiving at my house that year. So the day before, I took the Reese's pie out to get to room temperature. I was doing what the pie was specifically made for. Now, to my surprise, everyone at Friendsgiving didn't even touch it. Oh well, it was more for me. I had a couple more slices before I needed to cut sugar from my diet for a bit, and then I put the pie to rest. Ever since then, the pie has just sat. Now, after a few years, looking at it, it still has the same sweet chocolate smell, but the peanut butter, along with its oily consistency, is completely dried up. The other cup is still locked away in my collection, just waiting and lurking, and it will possibly be passed down to my kids or it's gonna be buried with me. Time will tell. Now the question that remains is, will this crazy, huge, and unbelievably tasty Reese's peanut butter cup ever return? At this moment, the answer is no. And seeing that it hasn't made a return over the past couple years for the holiday season, the Reese's 9-inch cup pie might be just a small footnote of Reese's history.